everybody right now is talking about what's going on at the federal government level.
Mm-hmm.
The most recent news being the layoffs of, from what I can tell, a third of the staff of the U.S. Department of Education. The headlines say 50%, but then when I do the math, I'm like, wait, this is 33%. But it seems like on Tuesday, there was a memo sent out that offices would be closing. It would be work from home. And then a number of people were given the pink slip. This is in addition to 300 that took an early retirement or early severance. And so the kind of DOGE effort has really spun over to the US DOE. So for this, and just overall, the kind of federal role in education, how do you make sense of this?
There's a framework that has gotten traction at Stanford. It's around this idea of an academic social contract. And it's about the relationship between government and educational institutions that has been renegotiated several times in history. And I think this is one of those times when that contract's being renegotiated. What's worked in the past may not be working for us in the future. It's clearly, we're getting that signal in the way that these agencies are staffed, the way that funding models are changing. The agencies that flow research funds like IES in the education department were already cut a couple of weeks ago. So it's clear that you can't have a contract unless you have two sides working together. And I think this is true of K-12 schools and higher ed. The government is now kind of changing its position on what it wants from us. And we're going to need to figure out what that return offering is going to be. So if there's going to be less basic research that's funded by the government, then it's going to have to change. And like the basic researchers are going to have to adapt, either find new patrons to support it, or we'll provide less of it. And I think the same is now coming for the education department.